Tonight, our Proud to Serve segment shines a spotlight on U.S. Navy veteran Shelley Cade.
She served as a submarine tender on the USS McKee, one of the first warships in the U.S. Navy to integrate female sailors. And Shelley joins us tonight along with Ed Brown from Brown & Brown Attorneys. Good to see you guys. Welcome and congratulations. So nice to see you. Welcome. Okay, take us back in time. You got an interesting backstory. How did you end up in the Navy? Take us through that path.
Well, I grew up in a small town in Indiana, and I wanted to do something other than go straight to college and escape my small town. So I joined the Navy in 1981, and after boot camp in Orlando, Florida, I was assigned to the USS McKee, as you mentioned, one of the first U.S. Navy ships to integrate women. It was an interesting time. In 1978, a judge had ruled it unconstitutional to ban women from serving on ships. Shortly thereafter, Congress changed the title in the Navy to let women be on ships. And so the goal in that time period was to get at least 400 women at sea. And so by the time I came along, that ship was designed from day one to accommodate all of us.
That's
wow.
amazing
That's
that you were the first
story.
one. I want to dig in just a tiny bit deeper, and I know we don't have a ton of time, but how many women were actually on your ship? And just, I mean, tell us what that meant to you.
Well, we had 1,500 and 300 women.
Wow, okay.
So a very young crew. A lot of us were very young. A lot of training. The ship being new, we had to test all of the systems, and there weren't any conflicts going on during that time. So we would train a lot and drill, and shortly thereafter things would change, and the ship did actually see some service.
I feel like we can talk to her for
I know,
hours. You've
right?
seen some stuff. I know. You can tell us some stories here. Now, one of the other things you're involved with is Toys for Tots as civilian coordinator. Tell us about that. How'd you get involved with Toys for Tots?
I became involved with Toys for Tots after meeting Staff Sergeant Josh Denby, and he was mentioning that they didn't have a warehouse for their 2018 campaign. And so the company I work for, Willard Home Products, generously donated this wonderful warehouse, and that is how I got involved with Toys for Tots. And after working this year with them, I was asked to join as the civilian coordinator for the St. Louis area.
All right, Ed Brown joins us too. Ed, why do you think that she's so deserving today?
Well, she exhausts me with all
I know, right?
Impressive.
We always feel like underachievers after we have these guests on.
So good.
It's amazing. I love Toys for Tots, too.
Yeah.
It's a great organization.
Yep.
And I'm glad you're involved.
Yeah, and when we look over these applications each and every month, I mean, it's so hard to choose. Ned, I'm sure you're looking at these now and you think, oh my gosh, how do we narrow it down? It's so nice to see so many people in our area who do things like she does, isn't it?
Yes, it is, indeed. And thank you, Shelley. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
your service.
It's a great organization. I feel like I get more than I give.
That's
Aw,
great.
that's so nice.
Well, we
All
have
right,
some gifts for you, too. Ed, we'll let you go first on yours, all right?
Here is a check from Brown & Brown for $500.
Very.
And nice big one.
Yeah. You don't have to take it to the bank.
There you
we have
go.
another option for you
And
there.
from Art Van Furniture here, proud to serve $500 here as well to use at the furniture store. And Shelley, thank you so much. Like we said, we could have talked to you forever. I know that you mentor young women, and I'm sure your experience really plays into that. They're so lucky to have you, and your continuing service in the community. So not only did you serve our country, but you come back and you do so much for Toys for Tots. We can't thank you enough. We appreciate your time here today.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ed, always good to see you. Appreciate you being here once again. All right, now, if you want to nominate a deserving first responder, military, or veteran for our Proud to Serve award, just go to the Proud to Serve feature in the Quick Links tab right there at fox2now.com. Well, are you planning to